Hey guys, it's Whitney from the Holiday Homestead. We are working on trees today. It's been awesome. A little scary at times, I will say, but it's been awesome overall. So we were trying to get to like 4 or 5 trees today. So far we've gotten 3, and the last one was kind of a doozy because we had some strong winds up high and it was blowing it back and forth, and it didn't fall where we were expecting it to fall, but it did fall in a good spot. So we'll call it a win. Anyway, so you can see, ta-da, there's a lot of trees. And this little spruce here, my son fell in this video.
Keep it where it's at, but just come this way and come this way. Just bring the saw that way. Don't even take it out. Just rock it the other way. Okay. Pull it out. He missed, but it's alright. So just cut like straight down the middle right here. Just go straight in. That'll help break up the wedge. Battery dying, or are you just tired? Cut that some more. This piece will come out. Yeah, you need to go. Here, go grab the axe. Good. Cool. Okay, put the axe down, put it like off to the side. Chainsaw. So, I don't know if you noticed, when I was cutting down the tree, I took these off because you need to listen to the tree. The tree will start cracking and popping when it's ready to go. You don't want to do it, it's when you back up. So now, you're going to do what's called the back cut. You're going to cut, you want to cut a little bit higher than the inside angle of this, about here, or from back here. You're going to cut like straight in right here. Just go straight here, and cut very straight. You want to be right here. You'll start to hear the trees pop and crack, all right? Listen to that. Almost got it, but... Oh, that's the thing? Alright, we'll see what you can do. I'll push on this a little bit to try to get you going. Got it? job.
So, the rest of our property here is just taking more time, more and more time. We put down, let's see, a cottonwood, a couple of spruce, and this beautiful birch that was actually forked into two. And that actually wasn't too hard. Basically where we wanted it to, and we were able to get some good firewood rounds out of it. So, and of course all this is still very green, which means it's really moist because it was recently alive. So we're stacking it up in another part of the property to let it age. So hopefully we'll be able to use it next year. You know, we'll see. Anyway, so that's what we're doing today, and it's been big. You can kind of see, you know, there's a clearing now, and there was kind of a clearing there before, but it's way more open now. And if you saw my other videos, most of the reason why we're getting rid of these trees is because they're either damaged by bark beetle or they're in a bad location, or both. And so, you know, anything that's a sickly tree, damaged, or has any kind of problems, it's just, you know, a disaster waiting to happen, basically, because it's going to fall on the cabin. And the cabin is supposed to be right there, basically right in front of that stump, all the way here. And so this whole area we had to clear. So all of this had to go. And, you know, it's fine. We're losing some really pretty trees, which kind of makes me sad. But, you know, it's just not worth running the risk of having them fall on the house. That's a big problem. And so so that's going on. And then also we're putting together a lot of firewood. Firewood is something that any Alaskan has told us is a huge priority, and you've got to get it and you've got to have it. And because we're going to be using wood for basically three things. We're going to be using wood for cooking, because I have that cast iron wood stove. And then also we're going to be using it obviously for heat, for the cabin. And then the third thing is for drying clothes. So my off-grid laundry system that I've got figured out here requires me to have some kind of heat system so that the clothes can dry, and they can dry quickly. And so a small wood stove is a big part of that. So we've got three things that we're just needing a ton of wood for. So we're keeping everything from the trees except for the really thin little branches, but anything like, you know, 3-inch diameter, 2-inch diameter, we're just hanging on to because it's still good firewood, especially for those real small stoves. So anyway, so yeah, that is what's going on today. It's a big thing, and I'll take you around a little bit because chainsaw's turned off now. So so this is this whole area. So the cabin is going to go from basically that brush pile over there to the end of this tree over here. And so we're clearing out a ton more smaller things with the excavator. We're not going to worry about those things today. But this one was the big cottonwood, and now that is down that way, which is, like I said, not exactly where we wanted it to go, but it's a good spot. And it's actually pretty close to a couple of brush piles anyway, so it actually made it work. So yeah, so this is the crew today. We're shorthanded because Evelyn is at a friend's house. She gets a day off, well, at least an afternoon off from the work here. But don't worry, we'll save up some work for her. Anyway, so yeah, we're making progress, y'all. It's happening, little by little, tree by tree. Right here.
No, never gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen? Yes. Ah. All right, bye.